Welcome back to Life in the Outskirts channel. This is a one-man crew house addition project. But before I can build the walls for the addition, I first have to take all the stucco off on the house where the addition's going to go. I already have it cut up the side with that diamond blade on that saw. That worked pretty good. A lot better than those little grinding discs you get for the angle grinder. And now it's just a matter of breaking and prying that stucco off so I can get down to the plywood. And it looks like I have to take an exterior light down and loosen up an outlet. So it's back to work. The most effective way I found for getting the stucco off is to get the bar behind it and just kind of work it underneath it. A lot nicer to do from the top down. There's just a ton of nails in there holding that metal F on there. And it looks like I got a little carried away when I put this stucco on. It looks like it's over an inch thick spots. But if you keep working at it, you eventually get it. Sometimes you gotta beat it down with a sledgehammer. I just got to finish getting that metal wheel off there and I have it loaded over there in the Bobcat. Okay, now you want to be on one side, I'll be on the other. You got to be up here though, up on the floor. Just gotta hoist it up. Gotta go hang on to that brace or something. You can get it down on the ground and just hold it to the brace.
Just like this.
Just hang on to the end of it. You still
That way?
No, don't do anything. I'll get it out here. But here, I'll just put my screw in here.
So it's got to go.
Yeah. Loose stuff. There, second one. Here. Now I can put them headers in. I knew I was going to have to lift that wall by myself. That's why I left the headers out. Because it's just the one header. They could be like 50 pounds. And the header and the opening for the door, I did a little bit different because I only sized it for a 4-inch wall. When you get a standard door, usually come with a 4-inch extension on them. And if you wanted to go more, they charge you quite a bit more. So I'm just going to use a standard door for a standard 4-inch wall. I think it'd be like $120 more if I wanted to do it for a 6-inch wall, but this wall right here is going to be about 14 inches thick, so I'd have, because of the rock face I'm going to have on here, that rock wall, that's what that footing's for. But I'll just extend it with some timbers around here to bring it out when I'm putting the rock on. So this way I can get by with just a standard door, and that's about the cheapest way you can go. So now I'm just going to plumb this up a little bit and start putting the sheeting on. I left the sheeting off too because of weight and because the wind was catching it. That'd be pretty miserable to try to put a wall up by yourself and the wind would catch it if there's sheeting on it. So I left that off too. It's not a big deal here because it's easy access. It's just an 8-foot wall. So I'll be able to get at everything pretty decently. When I put the styrofoam on, I pretty much just tacked it. Then I'm coming around now with the plywood, laying it the other way. I think it ties the floor joists and the walls together better when you do it that way, a little stronger. And then I do plumb down the stud lines for nailing, because otherwise I miss. And it's coming along pretty good. I think it works pretty well to have that styrofoam sandwiched in between the plywood and the framing. See that a nail sticking out there a little bit. There were 3-inch nails, so you could probably go in about that far. And I have the foil face on the inside to reflect the heat back in, according to the directions. And on my corners, instead of another 2x6 this way for backing, I put a 2x4 flatways up against this stud here, so that way I can get a full bat of insulation right to the corner, and there's nothing blocking that in there. And I guess I can take that brace off. And on the outside, I got my footings in for my porch posts. I used cement blocks for the top part of the form. Otherwise, it was just dug into the dirt and poured. I want something a little neater on top. This side over here took a little more work because there's no dirt or retaining wall to hold it. I'll have to build that in now. But that's all ready to go. And I'll be ready for the framing for the ceiling roof. I left the plywood off the top part of the end wall because I'll lap that up over the gable end once I get that roof frame built in, and I'm ready to go at that next. Well, I got a little help from my wife putting these walls up, so it wasn't a one-man crew this time, but I'll see what happens in the next episode. So thanks for watching.